I just enjoy doing it, I suppose, first, and then, you know, it can keep you occupied and stop you thinking too much, and you get stuck into something, and, you know, you can forget about other things, you know, you get stuck into painting. I'm not inspired by looking at a small canvas. I can't see a picture, even though if someone shrunk that down I could work away on it and still paint on it, but starting off I just can't see anything with a small 2x2 canvas or whatever, you know. I don't know, I suppose I'm not really confident enough to use colours. It's easier for black and white. Normally when I start off, sometimes I could start painting off not really knowing what I'm going to paint, just start off painting it black and then something will pop out and I'll start painting. Just a process of black and white. That's it, a bit of water. And a paintbrush or a finger or whatever. No, it would have been good at school, I suppose. It would have been like my favourite subject and the one I enjoyed most, so I suppose from that then, no, I would have helped an illustrator out years ago drawing up. Or she used to paint in watercolour, so I'd do the drawings before she'd paint them, but other than that, nothing. I don't feel like I have any influences. No, I just kept painting and always thought I could do something a bit better, so I'd paint another one and wouldn't like that, so I'd try and do a little bit better and paint another one. Still there. Maybe I could start off and I could have I don't know, I could have a painting done in the night time but not finished, and finishing up then I could spend weeks just touching up things, looking at it the next day, not liking it, painting over something, and getting up to the next day and trying to paint back what I had beforehand. And I should do rough work, but I kind of just get stuck in, and I kind of get myself snowballed into something. Well, I'm not working to have, never been working to have them finished, so they're just the means of doing something. Keep myself occupied or stopping the brain from thinking too much and just get involved and stuck into something, you know. I don't know, I probably wouldn't have the rosiest outlook on life, probably. I don't know, I probably don't find I suppose all the crap that we see around us, you know what I mean? It's and the Rupert Murdoch would have come after all the Iraq and Iran wars, or Iraq, Afghanistan, and without the likes of him, things like that just couldn't happen without him sucking in everyone to think their way. And like you can see it with the son or whatever, and you have, what's his name, Tony Cameron, David Cameron, whatever his name is, off horse riding with your one Rebecca Brooks. You can't not look at everything and not see that it's all stinking, really. I suppose even since I was young, I don't know, just kind of thought I don't know, I just couldn't understand some of the things you'd see going on, and you know, how many band-aids has there been and Live Aids to feed a few million people, and the amount of food we can throw away. You know, I know it's not just an easy thing, it's shipping stuff over, but it's, you know, when you have ads on TV with these rich people coming out asking the people that are, I know we're living in luxury compared to everyone else, but it's these people that are hiding their taxes and everything, and asking then on ads for the people who, this all should be, so surely if we're this great of a species, this sort of thing should be sorted out, you know? I've just been sitting here forever until, you know, I've had a few, like I've had lots of people saying, oh, that's great, but they're all people I know, so you can't really, you know, I could look at something, I could go to bed thinking I've done something that I like and wake up the next day and it's all shit again, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, they're all just going to sit there falling on top of each other and getting wrecked, so if they could go to a good home, I'd be glad to make room for some more. Yeah, well, I'd buy rolls of canvas and just I'd buy the frames and stuff, and whatever size I wanted, I'd just canvas and start painting, and then, you know, the frame's probably the most expensive part out of it, rather than the canvas. So I'd normally just, if I wanted to do something, which is a problem I've been getting into, is if I started one, I might decide another day I had something else in my head that I wanted to start painting, so I'll cover up the other one and forget that I've, you know what I mean, I'll be taking paintings off because the frame's getting too heavy, and I'll see paintings I haven't seen in ages, I've totally forgotten about, you know. Yeah, no, someone was taking a bit of scrap metal out the front, so I ran him and took the metal that I didn't want taken, and then it was sitting in the front room, so I just started making bits and pieces out of it, you know. And yeah, it was supposed to be a lifer up on the roof, but it kind of grew out of hand a bit and weighs probably about, I don't know, about 50 kilos at this stage. So yeah, you can just hang there for a while. Everyone always just said it doesn't cost anything. Oh, that's lovely, you know what I mean? But you're not, you know, some people, like my next door neighbour, who couldn't draw a straight line, neither can I, but he could draw an even curvier line than I could. He'd come in and he'll see little bits in the paint and say, what the hell's going on here? Look at that branch, doesn't meet that branch. And there might be stuff that I know, but because he'll come in and everyone thinks there's something wrong with it just because I never finish a painting, really, you know what I mean? I've done, like now that I'm sort of trying to get into a bit of a work and routine, I'm kind of making an effort to kind of finish up on a few of them, rather than, I think I've never really wanted to finish it, because then you can be criticised when you know it's finished, and not before then, you know. So if I never finish it, then it doesn't matter what someone says, because I've never finished it. So I suppose this will be the first time that I'll be finishing stuff. But yeah, no, I like when someone criticises me, because then I can see, like someone could walk in and I could have a face and the eye could be halfway down his head and I won't even notice because I'm just looking at it so much I won't notice things. So you need someone to come in, even for simple things that, unless I'm, you know, the eyes are 10 times too big or these two noses or something like that. Yeah, well, that's like what you call it, like Cupid sort of sitting on a tree, having a break and giving up, or something to that effect. That was like a breakup. That's that one there. But the what you call it? That was like after a breakup, and I remember being down, and it was my son's mother, and that, so it was kind of an awkward breakup. So, but yeah, that's, I went down there and had to mind him while she went out one night, and then I did that paint while I was down there, just as again, just to get stuff out, I suppose. And then yeah, it's kind of like it was all finished, and that's sort of like Cupid blind there. He's lost the battle with whatever his evil twin is, and he's all out of arrows, and that's it, done, finished. And then I'm trying to give him an extra arrow, but it's done. It's done. It's all kind of inspired by this shit that's happening now with all this bank bailouts and too big to fail. And it's like the little rabbits gathering on the hill. They see the hawk, it's just waiting to pick them off, but they're not, once they've seen them, they know how, you know, but once you've got them in your sights and you know what they're up to, there's not really much they can do, you know what I mean? So you see the little rabbits and the little fellas just sitting down and lying down the grass, and in the background it's kind of like flames building up as if there's an uprising or something going on. So, and you have the hawk sitting on a kind of tree, it's like a little pyramid, and he's at the top just looking down. That one, yeah, you know, that all started, I had another painting on that before that, and then I painted over it, and just started off with Bernie Madoff and the whole banking crisis thing as well, and the fact that he was the only one that was going to be prosecuted over anything over the whole world. And it was only really because probably the people he ripped off were a bit wealthier than most of the other people, or just because he was outside the lines that little bit much that he was done for. So the whole thing was a pyramid scheme, you know what I mean? So that was kind of, I had named that, and it was the rest made off. Looking at all the bankers and all the whole system is all encased in their suit of armour and driving off, and the horse, now I've done a bit to him to make him look a bit more in bits, and they're riding off with this horse that's obviously taking all the weight and all the pain of everything, and like the knights in their suits of armour, they're sort of invincible to everything, you know, they make the rules. That's probably the darkest one of all of the paintings. It was all going through my head when I was painting the kind of thing. I had to myself, I had a few decisions to make, and what you call it? Yeah, and they're difficult decisions. painting over another one that was kind of similar to that, but it was like me being strangled by this demon and stuff, and then somebody came in and said it looked the spit of my brother, so I painted over it. So yeah, I painted that instead. Yeah, I just was trying to paint over something really, so that just was easier than the one that was before it. If that makes any sense. It might be something that's angered me to start, but I feel like I'm getting rid of it all. I'm just, I just probably not really thinking about anything, I suppose, when I'm painting. But yeah, it's probably the time I do no thinking, I suppose, when I'm painting. It's probably something that I'm thinking about that starts me off in the painting, but once I'm painting, I'm not really thinking about much. Now, having said that, there's lots of stuff with the centenary of World War I, and I've been doing the painting of the guys in the trenches, and I'd have different war programs on at the time I'm doing it, so I'm engaged in it all and just thinking about the whole situation, you know. So yeah, and most of the time I'm not thinking there could be something on a football match that I've been waiting to see, and I won't even be listening to it once I start painting. But then some, I'm feeding off what I'm seeing on the TV and stuff to help me paint, or to help me think of things to put in the painting. So it's kind of doing that, and there's the one behind, which is just, I was hoping to make, like, maybe do an exhibition around here, so I was trying to keep it on a bit of a Drogheda theme, the history of this place. So I had a few done of kind of Drogheda, and that's kind of a view from the Magdalen Tower, kind of looking down into Drogheda from the outside of the walls when Cromwell would have came and invaded, and they burnt, I can't remember now how many people it was in the tower, and the Tower of St. Peter's Church, and that's just a painting of that. It's only half finished. I've got lost in that one at the moment, so yeah. I don't know, I suppose when I don't know, yeah. What was the question again?